simply in Photoshop. There's many ways to do it, but this is just the easiest way I've found. So we've got 3 pictures saved as JPEGs. You can open them as any type of file type, and I think they quite nicely go together. So I'm going to go to layers on this one, and this one I'm actually going to click and I'm going to make a layer from background. So I right clicked, layer from background. So what I've done is I've made it a separate thing, a separate layer, and it means that when I go to this bottom here, I can click there and I created another layer. So plus button and I've created another layer. I'm going to make that layer the bottom layer, so I'm going to put it underneath. I've just pulled it down there. And this one, I'm actually going to make this a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go to canvas size. I'm actually going to change that to 2 centimeters because it means more to me. So it's currently 21 centimeters wide and the height is 30 centimeters. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make the width 3 times as long. So I'm going to go 20, 40, 60, add a bit for joy. So I'm going to make it 75 centimeters long. And the height at the moment is 30 centimeters, and I want a top and a bottom to it. So I'm going to go 30. I'm going to allow 10 top, 10 bottom, so it's 50. Let's see what happens. Let's click OK. And as you can see, I'm just going to make that small. I've ended up with something ridiculously big, but it doesn't matter, we can cut it down. Before I go any further, I'm going to click white here. So white is going to be my fill colour, and I'm going to go to bucket. I'm still on this layer here, can you see? I'm still on the background layer, and I'm going to fill it in white. Boom, beautiful. Now when I click on this layer here and that button there, I can actually move that around. So now I've got the startings of where I can put it, and I'm going to place that over to that side. I'm now going to go to this picture here. I'm going to pull it down off the top here, you can see, and I'm going to click on this one as well, and I'm going to pull that down to here. Very important that you've got this button here selected. You click on this picture and you drag it into the picture there. Ta-da! Totally different size, but we can change that in a minute. I'm going to put that back on the top layer now just to get it out of the way, because I like a nice tidy working area. And again, so that's layer 2. You can see here if I hide it, and that's layer 1. So I've got 3 different layers going on now. I'm going to click onto this button here and pull it across to there, and there you go, I've got a 3rd layer. I'm just going to put it up on the, whoops, go down, didn't mean to do that. Right, so that's minimized. So now I've got my 3 layers and I can start moving them around, and I want to bring them up so that they're equal size to see if they work together. I'm going to choose layer 2, and then I'm going to go to edit, and I'm going to go to free transform, and it gives me the buttons where I can make it bigger or smaller, and I'm going to bring it up so that hopefully it's a similar size to that. So you can see I've lined the bottom up there. Can you see that pink line there? And then I just need to, oh, I've moved it again, bring it down there and pull it up to there. Then to work on this layer, go to here, free transform again, so edit, free transform, Control T if you want to. So what you want to do now is make sure that all the 3 are similar sizes. I'd obviously spent a lot more time thinking about this and making it sure it lined. It's quite nice to have a theme that goes through the pictures as well. And then what I do is I go to layer, go to here, go to layer, and I'm going to flatten the image. And what that does is makes it all one image so that it's workable. And now you can work out how much you want to crop in. Oops, sorry, didn't want that to happen. Wanted this to happen. You can change it to a certain ratio at the top here, or perhaps you want to change it to a square or 16 by 9. Might be quite a nice shape. You can move that crop around. So I do maybe something like that. Crop. Let's have a look at it. And that's quite a nice frame. Or you can just use 2. Anyway, that's how to make a quick triptych, or with 2 diptych, I think.